Alright guys, this is going to be the illusion or real trick tutorial and review video. This is the free time trick that we taught on Wednesday, or that I taught on Wednesday. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'll just show you the trick and then I'll show you how it's done. So give the card a shuffle, and all I'm going to do is I will just give the card some cuts just to make sure that the deck is completely shuffled up. Alright, and now you're going to pick any card you'd like, and just tell me when to stop whenever you see a card you like. So, just stop. 3 diamonds, alright. That will be your card. And by the way, we need to get out the 2 black queens first. Alright, right next to each other. Okay, so 3 diamonds will be your card. And what we're going to do is we will just bury that 3 diamonds. We'll just bury it right in the middle of the deck. Just get it completely lost, just like that. And now we have the 2 black queens right over here. And now what we're going to do is we will just take those 2 black queens, set them right on top of the deck, and see if they can find your card, the 3 diamonds. Alright, so let's take those 2 black queens, set them right on top of the deck, and we'll just flip them over. And with a snap of the fingers, boom, they already found your card. See, there it is, 3 diamonds. And I'll show you that to you. You see that the 2 black queens have indeed found your card. And now we will just place those, place it back in the deck. And now snap of the fingers, and we just flip over the 2 black queens. You see, with a wave and a snap, that was really all just an illusion, because your card really wasn't there. Because you see, the 2 black queens no longer have your card. And some people might think that your card, or you might think that your card is somewhere near the top of the deck, and I can show you that it's nowhere near there. See, there's no 3 diamonds. I'll just keep going through, show you all those cards. See, nowhere near the top. Some might think that it's somewhere near the bottom, and you can see it's nowhere near the bottom either. None of these cards are 3 diamonds. With a snap of the fingers, the real location of your card this whole entire time has really been right in the middle of the deck, face up, right over here. 3 diamonds, face up, your card. Alright, so now I'll teach you how to do that trick. So to start out the trick, you need to make sure you have the 2 black queens out. I forgot, so make sure you have the 2 black queens out of the deck before you start the trick. And to start the trick, you can let the spectator, whoever's watching, shuffle the cards. You can shuffle them too if you want. And then what you do is you get a thumb break under the top card. So this card, not this top, the top on the sides that's face down. So where the cards are face down, get a break on the top card, thumb break. So if you're right-handed, get the break with your right thumb, your right hand. And then what you do is you pop that card up. Just get it like that. There's a little break, you can see. And then what you do is called a Braui reversal, and it's basically like a double undercut, except you flip the cards over. So you say, okay, we'll just give the card some cuts, just to ensure that it's mixed. You can just make up whatever your reason why you're cutting the cards, and you just flip them over like that, just like that, and then you transfer that card. So you see, I had the break, and I transferred the 3 diamonds into that. So I'll show you that one more time. So I have, or just a random card. It doesn't matter what card it is. It can just be a random card on the top of the deck. So I have a thumb break, and then I do this, flip the cards over. I have a thumb break, and then I put that on, and then I transfer the break into that packet of cards, and I take the rest, just flip them over, put them on the top. So now you should have a face-down card at the bottom of all these face-up cards. Just a random card. And then what you do is for them to pick a card, you just take about a little less than half the cards off the top of the deck, and you say, just tell them when to stop when you see a card you like in this pile. It doesn't matter what card it is. It could be red just so it contrasts the black. It could. It doesn't need to be, but that made it look good. So let's just say they want the Jack of Hearts. Then you make sure that you put all those cards back on top of the deck. Put the Jack of Hearts on, or now it's actually the bottom of the deck because these are all face-up cards. But put this there, and then what you get is another thumb break, and this time you just do a normal double undercut, instead of flipping over the cards. So you just do the exact same things before, except you don't flip the cards over. So you go like this. You just take the cards from the bottom, put them on top, transfer the break, so you can transfer the card into that pile, and put the rest of the cards on the top. And you flip the deck over after that, so you're facing like this, and then you flip them over. And you say, all right, now we'll take the two black queens. But before you do that, what you're trying to do is you get a break under the top two cards. You can either say, all right, you can just inspect the two black queens and push off two cards and get the break. Or what you can do is what I do, or what I like doing, is you just riffle down the back of the pack. You should riffle down until I see I have two cards. Or I see that, and then I say, all right, so let's take the two black queens, so you get the break under the two cards, and then you just pull those like that, transfer into the pinky break. Take the two black queens. You say, okay, we'll take those two black queens. We'll set them on top of the deck, and you square them up, and you have a break under four cards now. And you flip over those four cards as two, and you say, okay, we'll flip over those two black queens, but you're actually flipping over all four cards. And you say, okay, but with a snap of the fingers, boom, they already found your card. See, there's the Jack of Hearts. And then you have to square, you can pop this card out, and you need to make sure that these cards are square, or like right behind each other. So it looks like it's the two black queens, because see, you can tell that it's actually not just a random card, but you gotta hold it like this, so they actually think it's the two black queens behind your card, and you say it like this. So like that. And you place it on top. You get a break under the top card now, because that's the other black queen. I think that the black queen's right here on the back, but it's not. Take the other black queen, you say, alright, we'll just put those cards back right there. And if we just flip over those two black queens now, with a snap of the fingers, that was really just an illusion, or whatever you want to say, because you see the black queens no longer have your card. And then what you do is you cut cards from the top, just a small portion of cards off the top. You say, okay, some people might think that it's somewhere near the top of the deck, and then you cut cards and you flip them over, and then you say, but it's really not. You can spread through, but you need to be really careful when you do this, because if you go too far, then you'll flash that. But what you're supposed to do is, if you spread them, you spread right to the first face down card, because you know right behind that face down card is their card. So you say, some people might think it's near the top of the deck, but it's not. Or you can just deal them down on the table. But you might think it's near the top of the deck, but it's not. You see, none of these cards are your card. None of these are the Jack of Hearts. You put those on top, and you say, some people might think that it's near the bottom of the deck, but it's not near the bottom. You just go flip it over, show the cards at the bottom. But then you say, with a snap of the fingers, wave, whatever you want to do, your cards really, the whole entire time, has just been right in the middle, face up, or right in the middle, and it has revealed itself to us, or it's turned face up. So that's the Illusion or Real card trick. Hope you guys like it. Make sure to practice for the show, and I'll see you guys in the next video.